Hi guys, Harmeet here from Photo Insomnia, and today I want to talk about something that has been on my mind for quite some time. Is it finally time to let go of the Canon system? I have been using the Canon 80D for video production, for vlogging, for YouTube content and all that. But in the last 5 or 6 videos on this channel, all of them have been shot with the Fujifilm X-T2. The reason being that the firmware upgrade that I did, version 4.0, now this might be there from before, but that got me to experiment more with the video side of the X-T2, and since then I've been loving the quality and the autofocus of the Fujifilm X-T2, and I feel it's just as good for what I need to do in comparison with the Canon 80D. Now I have got both cameras running, so I'm talking right into the X-T2 right now, and if I switch over to the Canon 80D, this is the video that you're seeing from the Canon 80D. Now the differences, obviously there are technical differences between the 80D does not shoot 4K while the X-T2 can shoot 4K, but it is also a much smaller camera. And with my photography more on the still side, I've been using the X-T2 majority of the time, which means that I have a larger collection on the X-T2. Now I'm using the 23 f1.4 lens, whereas on the Canon 80D I am using a 24 to 105 f4 lens. So the depth of field and the quality of the image is obviously different in those cases. Now I don't know, you be the judge. That's the 80D footage that you're seeing, and here it is, the X-T2. Now I am shooting it in 4K on the X-T2, but then I'm going to crop it to 1080p. The reason being that I'm going to upload this as a 1080p video. I'm not uploading onto YouTube as a 4K video, but the benefit of the 4K is that I can crop in, I can move the framing after the fact, and I can do all of that just because I can shoot in 4K on the X-T2 and I can't do that on the 80D. The other great benefit on the X-T2 now is that it's got 120 frames per second. So if you want to capture some slow motion action shots, your kids running, waves splashing, birds flying through the air, leaves flocking in the wind, all of that you can capture at 120 frames per second, and when you play that back at 24 frames per second, it looks absolutely gorgeous. So I love that extra factor, and it adds that extra unique touch to your video content, to your vlogs and so on. So that's one of the other reasons I'm more and more inclined towards using the X-T2 versus the 80D. So let me recap. Reason 1, obviously I've got a larger lens collection on the X-T2 versus the 80D. Reason number 2 is obviously the 4K capability, which is not there on the 80D, and it can also do 120 frames per second. Now the reason number 3, and that's the most important one for me, I'm finding that I like the video quality straight out of the X-T2. The way it renders the skin and the tones in comparison with the 80D is a lot pleasing to my eyes anyway. So I like the quality of the video that the X-T2 is producing versus the 80D more and more. And that's the dilemma. Do I go with the X-T2 system, which is not perfect? It does great videos, but it doesn't have a dedicated video recording button. You've got to press the shutter. You've got to fiddle around with the menus if you want to change a few settings. So I'm still figuring out whether it is the right system. But 80D, I can program custom 1, custom 2 with different recording settings, and I can just go ahead and shoot away. I can just turn the dial, and it's a physical dial, so I change the settings and I shoot away. Whereas on the X-T2, I probably need to do more on the customization, figure out what else I can do on the customization. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Is it time to let go of the Canon 80D and stick with the X-T2? And maybe with the sale of the 80D and some of my Canon lenses, I can purchase the X-T3 as well. So I don't know, maybe that could be a great addition to my Fujifilm family. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think, and I look forward to hearing your comments and thoughts. Help me decide whether is it time to let go of the Canon, or Are there other reasons why I should still keep that camera system? So I have the Canon 80D, I have a 24-105 lens, which is what I'm shooting with. I have a 11-16 Tokina wide-angle lens, and I have a 10-18mm STM and EF lens as well, which is for vlogging that I have used. And that's pretty much it on the Canon lens. Whereas on the X-Series cameras, I have the 23mm, the 56mm, I have the 50-140, I think it's called, 50-140, and I also have my favorite 18-135 with image stabilization. So if I'm vlogging with that, I can zoom in and zoom out really a huge range as compared to the 80D, which is 24-105. On the XD2, it's 18-135, so a huge focal length. Anyway, that's enough from me. I look forward to hearing your thoughts. Please leave your comments down below, and I'll see you soon in another video. Take care, guys. Bye.